Bias Academy. We are trying to decode prelims through previous year's question. My name is Pratik Bhandari and we are starting with history. Now, these two questions from Indus Valley Civilizations were asked in UPSC 2013 and 2011. Let's see what these questions talk about. Which of the following characteristics or characterizes the people of Indus Valley Civilization? First, they possessed great palaces and temples. They worshipped both male and female deities. They employed horse-drawn chariots in warfare. Select the correct statement using the codes given below. Now we know that horse was not known to Harappan people. So eliminating it, we get to two options. Now they possessed great palaces and temples. So no such structure that is identified as temple has been found in Harappan civilization. So 1 and 2 is also wrong. They worship both male and female deities. Yes, this is right. So the answer is B. Second, regarding the Indus Valley civilization, consider the following statement. It was predominantly a secular civilization and the religious elements, though present, did not dominate the scene. So yes, it is true, religion was present, but it was not a dominant factor as we can see in the contemporary Egyptian or Mesopotamian civilization. Second statement is during this period cotton was used for manufacturing textile in India. This statement is also right because it was also known as Sindhon because area or region where cotton is produced, that is in the Sindhu river area, right, or Indus Valley river area. So both of these statements are correct. Now let's see these topics and peripheral topics in detail so you can solve any questions that may arise in the coming examination on this chapter or on this theme. Now let's see religion in Indus Valley civilization. Religion in Indus Valley civilization. Indus Valley civilization was largely secular in nature. Religious elements were present, but they were not dominating, not dominant. Though religious elements were present, but we cannot see or we cannot say that there were temples or religious structures present during Indus Valley civilization. So these were absent. Now the people of Indus Valley civilization worshipped gods in the form of nature, like the trees, animals, human beings. Trees such as people were considered sacred, and this can be identified from various seals on which we see the stamp or the markings or the engravings of people leaves and people trees. Animals such as unicorn, that is a mystical animal, and bull were worshipped, as we find numerous seals of these two animals. Human beings were also worshipped. mother goddesses were worshipped, and the Pashupati Mahadeva or the Pashupati seal, not Mahadeva but Pashupati seal. Through this, we can consider that both male and female deities were worshipped. Now, fertility cult was also present during Indus Valley Civilization. This can be concluded from the archaeological remains found in this region, that is the phallus made of stone as well as female sex organs made of stone from Harappa. Earth was also considered as fertility goddesses. Rigveda also states about or speaks about non-Aryans who were phallus worshippers. These can be identified with Indus Valley Civilization people. Mother goddesses was important in Indus Valley Civilization, as we see a large number of terracotta figures have been excavated from Indus Valley Civilization. Seals such as a plant growing out of embryo. This seal was found at Harappa. Rituals and symbols also formed an important part of Harappan religion. This is evident from numerous fire altars found at different Harappan sites like Lothal, Kalibangan. Among others. Amulets have also been found during excavation. This suggests that the Indus Valley people believed in the concept of evil and ghost. The Indus Valley people worshipped both male and female deities. As we have seen about female deities from the terracotta figure of mother goddesses and other stuff, the Pashupati seal from Mohenjo-daro is an example that male deities were also worshipped. This seal has a the figure has three horned heads. He is sitting in a yogic posture. This is Mool Bandhasana, and he is surrounded by animals. One important finding here is that female deities are more than male. Animal and human sacrifice was also part of Indus Valley Civilization. A terracotta cake found from Kalibangan has an image of a human being dragging an animal with a rope. Similarly, a seal from Kalibangan has two men holding a woman, and one of them is raising a sword over her head, suggesting human sacrifice. Burial practices also form an important component of religion. Different type of practices were followed in different areas of Indus Valley Civilization. The common practice was that of the body was laid in an extended position with head in north. This in a simple pit or brick chamber. Along with it, food items, tools, pottery, and ornaments were placed. Coffin burial was also prevalent in the city of Harappa. We also find evidence of symbolic burial from Kalibangan, where we find grave goods but no skeleton. Fractional burial was also prevalent in Indus Valley Civilization. This was evident in the cities of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. Here, body was exposed to elements of nature, and then the remains of bones were gathered and then buried. We also find evidence of twin or couple burial at sites like Rakhigadi. Thus, we have covered all the important dimensions related to religion prevalent during the Indus Valley Civilization through PYQs. So now you are in a position to answer all or next to all questions based on this topic. Thank you. Follow, share, and subscribe.